just started my streams.
Yeah, I mean, we all know the boy who cried wolf type of stuff. It's like, when you, even if you lie, 1% of the time, you don't know, you have no idea what's the truth.
It's how can I trust what you're
How
saying?
can I trust anything that comes out of your mouth when
When
you
I
lie so
know
much?
you're just willing to
Oh,
lie
man.
like that.
Yeah, it's so frustrating. And at first I was just raging, like, but then it's like, okay, now I could see, like, I think what Anna was saying, like, in his mind, it was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just, I'll give him cash. It's an old car. It's not going to be expensive. It's an old crappy car.
I got a Stitch. You can have
All
this
right,
chair.
so let's grab.
Stitch, hold on, no, he's gone.
Oh, you got all the stuff on you?
No, it's all in the bag. It's all
Oh,
in.
that's right. It's in
I
the
think
feed bag,
most of
yeah.
it's in the death bag. I did put some honey and some other chests.
All right, I'm grabbing all the eggs. I got the eggs. Let's see how much I weigh. I got everything.
Oh,
Let's
you
see what
missed. I did a run earlier. I was 200,000 pounds overweight.
What were you carrying?
Stone and wood.
Oh, okay. Oh, from ammo base to other base?
To main base, yeah, so I can run some more cement.
All right, ready? I'm going to click on the button. Oh, actually, do you want to do it because you're streaming, or should I be streaming? Well, I guess that's way better.
So
Right,
I can't do it while it's in your inventory. So if you throw it in a chest, I can grab it and do it.
It's only...
But as soon as you click it, we'll see the number pop up.
I can't figure out what's limited. Yeah, let me... Yeah, it's in mine. So it's showing me 1,248, but I can't tell what's limiting. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's just the max workload. I think that's just the max, just under 1,250.
It could be, because I hit that when I was running cement. I hit that max workload running cement. So
yeah,
you gotta run it on two.
19,
You gotta run it on both of them.
Yeah, I think cement is. Oh, yeah, you're right. So I think cement is 1,900.
Yeah,
but either way, that's going on.
I think it was 1990, but yeah, it was something. It was 19 something.
Oh, I clicked out. Let me click back in.
Run it on both. Max out both. We'll see the numbers on the stream.
1,249.
1,249. Nice. What's the other one?
1,249.
Hell yeah. All right, hold on. Let me throw down another.
And I still can't walk. I still have 9,000 pounds on me. We still have.
I'm throwing down another cooking pot.
Yeah, we can do more. We can do more. We can do more. More eggs.
Jeez, all these bee drills are here to help.
I know. Good bee drills. All right, here we go. Let's see what top it off with. Another 380.
Nice.
Grand total of 2880, 2878, if my quick math does me right. All right, now start firing.
Did you grab any of those eggs, the dragon eggs on my side?
So, yeah, so let me, I got to take this some of my stuff off because I can think so I can move. So, I believe on the west side, where there's like way less stuff, I believe all the left side ones should be the aquas that you put in there yesterday.
Okay.
Do you want to grab some Mewtwo's with us? Oh, they're not all done.
Yeah, so it's doing the. Oh, that's right. You can't put flour in a feed box.
I'll grab the rest of the.
Some of these Mewtwo's still got.
Oh no! I lost my death bag.
That makes me sad.
I grabbed all the stuff and lost the death bag.
Oh no!
Oh, well, I'll have to redo it. But he had told me, although they might have changed the death bag, it might have totally screwed me over. I may have to.
Hold on, I'll drop a new one.
We need to. You're gonna have to try to follow me. Let me look straight up from here.
Hold on. Let me.
I'm going to make you a little more room to fall. Anyway, and on the west side, I believe all the dragon eggs on the left should be those. Now, like 2 of the eggs got mixed into these ones here, which I didn't realize. I did open 2 earlier, but I do believe that all these other ones on the left should be. Should.
I don't care about them at all. I just.
Yeah, you're just looking for the decks. Yeah, so some of those should be it. Did you get one at least?
Yeah, I got like
Nice.
5. So
Nice.
you can.
Yeah, there's another one there that you can get the dex entry for.
Yeah, so I got the dex entry earlier, but I popped one that I expected to be a Jormungand.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
Because I made Anna wait for me and let me pop one so I can get the dex entry.
Dude, I played Dungeons and Dragons online for like an hour earlier because it's like an event going on that's about to end, and I didn't want to miss the rewards from it. So like I couldn't figure out what my keys were anymore, and now that I'm back in this game, like I don't know how to run around anymore. Like
Yeah, I feel the
another
same way
game
with
is like it's like
Destiny.
you move with
Yeah,
your left stick, and I strafe with right and left to do movement, and then here it's right stick to turn my view. So I just keep screwing up, and I don't remember how to move.
I do the same thing in Destiny.
I was trying to like sprint and slide. Yeah, I'm like, dude.
All right, I'm
All
gonna
right, so
drop, and then let me know if you need me to move for the death
oh
thing.
yeah. So the other day,
Oh
Dan's like,
shit!
oh,
No,
I think they fixed
oh
it.
shit! I was way off.
Yeah, it could be. Well, I mean, I can always redo the feed box and the things. You know what I
How
mean?
did I?
Like,
No, I landed on the roof somehow.
okay, yeah. I need to. I'm gonna make the roof hole bigger. How about that?
Let me see if I can drop off the roof. Hold on. Next week. Lot of good stuff in Destiny, by the way.
Yeah, we got big. I think I'm. Oh, hold on a second.
All right, I'm back on the bottom floor. I'm thinking right around here. Do you see where I'm at? I think we lost Moss. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm back. I had a chance to come in to say goodnight, and I had to complain about Tyler. It looks like you're probably in a good spot.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
dropped in a decent spot.
yeah. I can. Yeah, I'll move the feed baskets over. Like I have to be able to get it directly, but that's all good. And you have it
No,
full.
yeah, I dropped it right next to those chests, so I feel like that's good.
Oh yeah, and it's full. Let me make sure I can put something in. Yeah, so you can still put things in.
Okay,
Nice.
so we're good.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna put in 2 cakes and a honey to leave
Alright,
it.
you do that so I can pull all my shit back out.
All right. So last night, I was opening some of the Mewtwo's, and I pulled one that had all the abilities you were looking for. Actually, so we actually
Oh,
already have
did
one.
you?
Yeah, but it's actually pretty good IVs too. So I already have one for you.
Hell
So
yeah. So you can
he's
take
got
your Anubis
60.
back then.
Um. Oh yeah, let me think about it. Oh no, dude. We have so many Anubis. Keep that one too. Of course, keep that Anubis too. So I got
Okay.
one, but here's the thing. So then all those other eggs that are up there, I bred from the one that had the good stuff. So let's go pop those eggs
Oh,
and see if we
okay.
get an even better one. So the one I have on me is just a backup, for if we don't get one, or a better one. Like its IVs are pretty good. It's got 60 attack, 60 defense. So let's go see now. Depending on how much space you have in your inventory, you could always end up. We'll do some crunching. You can drop some to me. So
I have a page. I think I have a page and a half.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Some of
I
these
think I
still
had.
had time on them though.
Yeah, it's well, we'll get started. We'll start cracking, and there's ones up. I mean, there's 2 more rows up above. Those ones might be about the same time as down here, though. All right,
Let me
first
check
one.
the
No,
up one.
so I'm hoping we get at least
Oh
one
no,
other
these
that
are a
has
lot
one.
more time on upstairs is a lot more time.
Yeah, they're freaking 6-hour
Upstairs,
eggs.
yeah, upstairs needs
Or they're
6 more
8-hour
hours.
eggs. All right,
Upstairs
so
needs
far I
6 more
haven't.
hours, so let's pop. Let's see.
So far nothing.
Serious and a bunch of shit.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't gotten anything like it. Now I think the ones that I use, like the other one that I bred it
Lucky and
with, had.
ferocious, which is okay, I guess.
Yeah, the other one I bred it with had
That's
like one regular
also
ability that I didn't want.
that one was also
So
lucky ferocious. Oh, ferocious lucky Vanguard diet lover. That's not a bad one.
yeah, so Vanguard raises your attack, but it's not the exact, but we're
Ferocious
getting.
lucky and mind foreman.
So if we don't get the exact one we want, we'll take one that's closer than what I used yesterday, and I'll make even more eggs. Well, like I said, I already have the one for you. I'm just still holding on to it because I have all the, all the bank space. Because my
Right.
plan was to upgrade it. My plan was to hand you a level 4 upgraded one.
Artisan
Was my idea.
lucky is a decent roll. Serious Lucky. Oh, Serious Lucky Artisan Ferocious. I just
That's
pulled
it.
that.
So let's
Oh,
here we should.
beautiful. Let me go see
All right,
it.
so that's number 2. So yeah, we'll go check its Let me see if this other one's level 1 because that'll give us an idea
So they
of its
should all
IVs, or
be
you can
level
drop it.
1, but let me see if it's male or female.
Oh yeah, right.
Female Serious Lucky Artisan Ferocious. What do you
Mine
have?
is male.
Oh, perfect.
So then we can. So let's if you want. So mine's already leveled up. If you don't mind, drop it real quick and I'll check the IVs.
Yeah, I can drop
Or do you
it.
not want to know the IVs? I was telling Dan like, oh, I don't even know if I should open up this box. You know.
Yeah, I can drop it. Let me
Do
see
I want to open
here.
up the IV can of worms to where I care about IVs?
Alright, I just dropped it.
I'm just making sure. I'm just checking out where it's gonna. I'm just moving something in my inventory so I'll be able to tell exactly where it goes. So we'll go to the
I
first
was gonna
spot.
say I'll
so I
throw
won't
it in
lose
the base so that we can just breed it with the one that you got and see what we get.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. All right, let's see.
Because if they have the same stats, they should both be.
Holy
the same
shit! It has 100. I've almost never seen this. The one you just popped has a perfect attack. It's 100.
Oh, give it back.
Give it back. So you have an 83. Give it back. You have an 83. 83% health, 100 attack, 37 defense. Now in this game,
Ooh, that
other
defense is
things-
shit, but that's still.
your other things don't even really matter, dude. It doesn't matter here. I'm dropping it right now for you.
That's a good worker.
Oh
No,
hell.
we can breed them. Just rename that one. Name it.
Oh no, I'm giving it back to you right now. I'm gonna give you the rename here. I'm dropping this for you. I'm just making sure no place on the guild. Okay, yes, I just dropped it. It's on the ground by me.
Holy
So,
shit! It got
well,
to level 3 in your inventory.
I mean, in this game, like the like you can just put it back in your pal 5, to regain health, right? Or for defense. Like attack is all that really matters. Like the one that I bred it with was a 60-60 for attack and defense. So yeah, I mean, I certainly would love to crank out some eggs, but we might, because that one's got such a high IV. But like, we might as well wait on it till I open the rest of these.
That's true.
Or
But
because,
here,
like,
I'm gonna drop it in our box so that we can
honestly,
use it.
though,
I named it Perfect Nick 2.
honestly, like for you, I'm really thinking about it. Like, I mean, if let's say we pulled another one with the same stats and it had a 98 health.
You know what? I'm actually gonna go level that guy up real quick.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Go do that. It's over this way.
Let me see if I have enough to level it up.
Dude, if not, I'll just keep dropping you Mewtwo's. I'll just drop a bunch on the ground. I'll just start dropping them for you. Yeah, because what I was suggesting is basically like, even if you got another one, right, that was a 98 attack, and let's say like a 90 defense, like technically that's better, but I would still rather have the 100 attack one.
Right.
Just because it's 100 attack, So like, you might as well just start powering it up. Like, why not? So all those other ones could just be fodder for leveling it. And I have a ton that I can drop or transfer you. Or we could even try the thing that Dan was talking about. I could power one up with a bunch of stars and then give it to you.
Wait,
Nah, it should be better to just give you fresh ones. See, I can't believe there's 100 attack. How exciting for us. Boy, things are really, really going our way. So, like, you can open a bunch of eggs and it's nowhere near what you want. It's like one ability, whatever. And then you open the one where it's got all of them.
I do
And you're
not
like,
have enough.
how many you got for that step?
Let
me take a look at. Hold on, let me see something real quick.
I have 10 out of
Oh,
32.
Dude, here, just if you don't mind,
I need
let me
32.
borrow it. I'll give it
Here,
back.
yeah, oops.
I'll give it
here.
back.
Can you power him up?
He'll be a little powered up after I give him back. Yeah, for sure. It'll just take me a minute.
Alright, just drop him.
He'll definitely be powered up. What's great is I was thinking about what to name
You have 32 Mewtwo's?
I have 126 on me, so.
God damn.
Well, I was working on your project, man. I was doing this for you. I was doing it for you, man. And this will clear out a lot of space too.
Oh, I'm
So,
not mad about it, but god damn.
So I was thinking about just rambling yesterday or today. I'm like, oh, when I get the good one for my powered up, I could call it perfect, whatever. And I'm like, well, that's not really perfect though, because it won't be 100. But I think 100 attack is enough to call it a perfect, because that's
right.
That's good enough in this game.
And all those fucking building bonuses, like that's worth getting to level 4.
Oh hell yeah, dude! And definitely at the frickin' spend some of them pal souls. Spend some pal souls on it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, throw the pal souls on it. At least for like the defense and HP don't matter, but maybe do them all. But at least do the attack and working to
Yeah.
max out that shit. Oh yeah, we're getting there.
But that one is worth reading with the one that you got. That's
Oh,
male.
definitely.
That's the exact
Yeah, I definitely
same.
would like to. I mean, we'll pop the rest and like if I get other ones, because the Ivy is a new reroll each time, but I believe it like
Sure,
it's
but
influenced by the previous ones.
those perks are exactly what we were going for.
So if we get any more like that, if it has decent IVs, I'll breed with those. But I'll see if we get a better one. We'll see. I definitely wouldn't mind making some eggs out of that guy. All right, we're on to the next step. We're on to number 64.
Nice.
Yeah, those were like having crappy ones is easy because it's like sometimes it's nice to
Oh, so
like it's got a bunch of gold things that you have to like read them to see like, oh, is this one I want to keep? Like it's nice when they have like red things because you're like, yep, select it, you're gone.
yep.
Clumsy,
so next
you're out of
week,
it.
next Tuesday, huge update for Destiny. If you guys are gonna play, we're gonna be playing a lot next week. Well, I'm gonna be playing a lot next week. I can't speak for Anna.
Right, but you got it penciled in.
It's penciled in for me because it's a big update. They're adding some really cool shit.
Lucky Ferocious. Oh, I got it. That's a nice Lucky Ferocious Musclehead. The whole new is another expansion.
Not expansion yet. Just a big update that where they're adding new shit and doing a bunch of
Oh shit!
balancing.
I didn't even realize it. I have another one with the same stats. It just says crappy IVs. I must have gotten it last night.
Yeah, but yours
Artist?
also. Yeah, yours is male and mine was female.
Oh no, but this is another one. I just found another one.
Oh,
like
another
crunching.
one.
Yeah, but this one's got a 6 attack. Maybe I did notice it last night, but I was like, oh, that one's IV suck. But I don't. Is that another one? No, that's the one with Musclehead, which is pointless. Oh, we're so close.
But no, the ones with the same stats are absolutely worth breeding to try to get a perfect.
Oh yeah, I'm doing like I know it from the Anubises I've been doing. Like it had that Earth Emperor thing going on yesterday, but so many of the I pulled so many freaking Anubises in the last day, like 30 of them that were like the same 4 stats, because I was breeding from 2
Jeez.
things with the exact same stats. So I mean, at this point, we don't really need more, but the people might want one.
But they're worth having.
Hell yeah, might as well. If we could sell these on the black market. No, we'll give one to everybody. All right, here you go. Dropped them.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Hell yeah. Now I'm going to go check. Yeah, you should head right to the Pal Soul thing. Actually, I'm curious. Can you when you head over to the Pal Souls, in the back corner there, tell me what it says you have for them left, because I do have Pal Souls in a chest here, but I'm curious if it says I have some in a locked chest. All right, and I want to know if it. I've always wanted to know this. Does it say there's like Pal Souls available for you?
It does.
Like how many small souls?
240.
Okay, so locked. Yeah, okay, so locked chest. It makes no difference. Yeah, it should be 240, 474, 177, right? Nice. All right, good.
So I just used one. 239, 474, 17. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Those
Yeah.
numbers match up with what you said.
Yeah, it's really having locked chests and like it doesn't. Things still pull from community resources whether a chest is locked or not. But I never had a confirmation on that.
That's actually kind of shitty that it does that.
Well, that's the thing is, technically you would think it actually wouldn't. Then I had wondered, like I assumed that it maybe didn't. And then when well, let's say then you're going to craft something, right? Like would it pull from your own locked chest resources first or the community resources first? I would
So
think
it
the way it would
pulls
do
from
is
your
that
inventory first.
yeah,
I
right,
don't
inventory
know about
first.
your
But I guess-
locked chests at all.
I guess not programming wise, it makes sense why they don't make a distinction, because like once it's locked, it doesn't like they don't care. They don't seem to distinguish between who locked it. It's just a matter of who knows the code, you know?
Yeah.
So it's still a chest in the base. It just has a lock, so you can't see what's in it. Anyway, it
you
doesn't
know
really
the
matter.
code.
So definitely, the interface is a bit annoying for the paddle souls. I don't even know if you really use it for it. Just gotta click on it, then go all the way down and click yes.
Yeah, no, it's clunky.
It's gonna be a little while until they make all these cakes. I'm gonna take a little screenshot of this. Well, that definitely cheered me up, put me in a good mood. Just seeing that 100, I was just really freaking pumped. I'm like, yeah, I don't even know if we want to open the IV can of worms. Do we even want to look at it? Maybe we should just, let it be a mystery, right? Because if it's crappy, then we're gonna go, oh, now we need a better one.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it. I'm maxing out. I'm maxing the fuck out of this guy.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I got a bunch of ones that I've maxed out. So I did so much, a lot of small pal farming. You can see in the amount there, like what the mediums obviously come the easiest apparently at this level. Yeah, these other ones, a bunch of these have 6 hours left. These are the ones I did after work today, are the ones with 6 hours left. And the ones that are going off now are ones that I put in this morning and on lunch break. Yes, that's sweet. We don't have to wait, dude. We got them in the first, we didn't even open that menu. It was 1, 2, 3,
I mean, I opened like
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, we opened like 20 of them between the two of us. I apparently opened a lot. I fly through them. Yeah, we opened 20 of them. And got that sweet pool. Just last night in the Expanse, you got it. I wonder, dude, it's be so interesting to see what its attack is at high, once it hits the highest level. Yeah, so these Anubis's Earth Emperor, Artisan, Serious, Workaholic. I've bred 30 of the. I don't even know how many. I'm just making up a number. Almost everyone I 50-50. It seems like is that when I pulled out of the thing. And I'm trying to breed ones without that. I'm trying to breed fighting ones, which is why Dan gave me one earlier to work with.
Right. How's your Expanse journey going?
Yeah, good. So last night, I only got one chapter in because it was pretty late as usual. But last night, I think I was telling you how the show put things in a little bit different order.
Yeah.
So the show gave me a bit of a spoiler that maybe Earth was behind this stuff. And
So
just last
I didn't
night,
notice the different order because I watched the show first.
Okay, because in the show, right, first episode, they have some of the Earth Lady, and she's anyway.
Yeah, Avasarala, who you
but just
can't
last
help
night in the
but love.
book, yeah, they in the book last night, they escaped the whatever planet where this bio weapon had gone off, and then they decrypted
that was a
this-
moon. That was one of not Neptune.
Ceres.
Yeah.
No, not Ceres. That's the word Eros. It was Eros.
Yeah.
And then they had a drive from when they got off the Donager, whatever. The one guy had a cube with data on it, and they figured out from the data that it's drive signatures. The idea is, this is a drive signature of who killed the Donager.
Yep.
And it looks like it's Earth-made
Remembers
ships.
it can't.
Right. So right now in the book, though, they're like, we can't jump to conclusions yet. Last time you jumped to conclusions, you started a war because you said it was Mars that did it. But because of the show, I'm pretty sure that it's that's what's going on. Earth freaking set the shit up to make it look like the other two did it.
I can answer that for you if you want.
No, don't confer. I'll leave some potential mystery. You know how many times I spoil myself because I get into books and then I want to read about a character and I end up accidentally seeing a major spoiler and I'm like, I shouldn't have looked up anything. What was I thinking? I shouldn't have looked at all.
Are you reading reading the books?
Oh,
or
yeah.
Are you audio
Yeah,
them?
No, I read with the voice in my
Okay.
head.
The
And then to go to bed,
the audiobooks, the voice
I know you
actors
said they were really
that they
good.
picked, the voice actors they picked to the audiobook are fucking phenomenal.
Do you ever fall asleep to your audiobooks?
No.
Is it a thing when you use them? Because I was worried, because I like them at night, because I fall asleep, I gotta figure out where I left off.
I usually don't listen to them at night. I usually only do it
right when you're paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty demented over here. All we watch at night, to go to bed. The only way we can sleep is if we put on IV network. which is like murder porn. You remember that from South Park? There's a whole episode about murder
Yep.
porn. So like I fall asleep to Snapped every night. That's like women killing their husbands because their
Oh,
husbands are
shit.
assholes. So I've watched all 33 seasons of Snapped, every episode multiple times. So all we watch is
I've
ID
never
Network.
even
But
heard
at
of it.
night, when it's time for bed, we'll turn off whatever wholesome show we're watching, and we're like, all right, it's bedtime. Let's put on murder. So we just put on murder shows to sleep. But the last couple of weeks, I've been listening to.
you do you.
I know we're weirdos. For the last couple of weeks, I've been listening to a podcast. It's called Case File, and it's like murder mysteries cases.
Are you into weird conspiracy shit?
Not particularly. I know you were telling me like I did make my first venture into our conspiracy. After talking to you about it.
There is one podcast that I really love. They're
I like the
kind of
podcast.
on a slight hiatus right now
That's
because the guy that runs the show is actually on vacation.
fine. I'm gonna look it up. I wonder if it's one I already follow. Let's see. Because I do follow it.
OBDM.
OBDM.
Our Big Dumb Mouth is what it stands for.
Found it.
I love their podcast. That is the only podcast that I will actually give money to.
So I'm just hoping, like, not. I don't want to get all in politics. I'm just scrolling down 2 episodes down, like a little summary of what they're talking about, And so, like, Trump audio, Alex Jones, clips of the weeks. I'm just hoping that this isn't a right wing conspiracy thing. Maybe it's more people picking on it.
It's not. It's not a right wing conspiracy thing. So the Alex Jones clips of the week, again, they're 3 weeks behind right now because the main guy that runs it is on vacation. But the Alex Jones clips of the week is all Alex Jones clips taken way out of context.
Oh, that sounds great.
So it makes no sense, but it's hilarious.
No, that sounds good. That's what I mean.
They make fun of all of that shit. They do a lot of UFO talk. They have one guy that just finds random funny news stories.
Oh, that sounds great.
So that's Cretchet, and a lot of news stories that they do are about fights breaking out in Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh yeah. So it's kind of a variety, but also a lot to do with also conspiracies, but also variety as well.
Yeah, so it's not super conspiracy, but it's somewhat conspiracy. And then they have the one guy that's Joe. And Joe gets super into politics, and he's the one that follows like what's happening now. But so it gets somewhat into that kind of shit, and it goes somewhat into the deep end, but it's still not too far deep end.
Yeah.
To where it's still it's still entertaining to listen to.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not like red pill. Red pill far right shit, because
no, the only one that I've tried to listen to that's like that is what's it called? It's got do you know who Sam Tripoli is?
No, I do not.
He does a show, or he runs a podcast called Tinfoil Hat, and he has another one that he does that it gets super out there. And I'm like, I can follow and see the bridges you're building with a lot of things, but some of it's just like, dude, shut the fuck up. You're stupid.
I mean, this is I can see that.
But I enjoy conspiracy shit because to me it's entertaining. I am a big fan of flat earthers. I love flat earthers. I love the ones that try to justify why they believe the earth is flat. And maybe it is, because I don't know.
No, but yeah, it seems like
I'm open-minded to.
You're trying to be like, if they can convince you that the Earth is flat, you'd be willing to believe it.
Yeah, you convince me.
Argument.
You convince me that the Earth is flat, and I could probably be on board with
it. The only popular major conspiracy that I personally believe in, is the faked moon landing. And for me, it's just because, I know there's a bunch of evidence that's real, all this stuff.
But there's also a lot of evidence that points to it being fake.
But the most obvious part to me that makes it fake is typical American Cold War mindset and or Russian, as in oh, the Russians just went to space. Yeah, well, we're
We
going to the
landed on
moon,
the
right?
moon, bitch.
And then a year later, it's, oh yeah, we just totally went to the moon, right?
Right.
Like it just
So
makes so much sense to just be like,
so here's
doesn't
the
it?
thing. I can totally be on board with the moon landing was faked. My problem with it, and the reason why I can't fully subscribe to it, is that takes a lot of people,
Right.
and people are stupid.
Yeah, people can't even, dude. I know. Right.
There's no way that we could actually hide that it
Keep
was
secrets
fake
that
for
big.
this long with that many people that needed to be involved.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like
I've
this,
seen the
that
ships. I've been to the museums.
right? Like that's my only thing. Is like it takes so many people to hoax something like that.
hide something like
Somebody
Yeah.
would have spilled the beans.
Do you think that 9/11 was an inside job or something, or at all? I mean, I didn't used to think so, but I do sometimes think, man, those look like implosions. It does seem kind of weird.
There is a lot of evidence that points to it was. That's really the most I can say is that. Do I think it was? I don't know. Could it
There's
have
definitely
been? There's a lot of
possible.
evidence that points to it could have been.
It's definitely possible that it could have been. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, yeah, man, I'll check. I like this idea though. I will check it out because it sounds like this type of stuff, like working during the day, like you put it on. Like during the day, I usually watch like Warzone streaming or listen to music. So it's just like listening to a radio show. So this could be really good. So I'll check this out tomorrow.
Check out some of their
I'm
like
following
some of their
that.
older podcasts, because since they don't have anything super recent.
Oh
right
wow,
now,
they go way back. They go back to
They've-
2013.
They've been running for a while. I really enjoy their podcast. They're like I said, they're the only podcast that I will pay money for.
God, you do like a Patreon or something for them?
Yeah, they're the only ones that I will do a
But that's what-
Patreon for.
That's what I mean.
Because they're so much fun to listen to. Like,
You know,
do
we
I
are-
subscribe to everything they say? No,
but
but they're
you're enjoying
entertaining.
you are enjoying the content that they are creating.
Right.
That's what counts. And like, we really are very similar in many ways. Like I get it, like that's like because there's people, there's creators I subscribe to. There's only a few, because you got your budget, your family, your money, but there's people that entertain me so much on a monthly, daily basis that I give them $5 a month on Patreon or
Right.
subbing to their
Like,
channel.
I'll throw you some cash because
My
I can
my-
spend it, and because
And
I
it
love
promotes
the
it, it keeps you
content that
making
you're
those-
putting out, and I want
Right,
you to continue.
yeah, if you enjoy it that much, enjoy it on whatever basis, it's like, what's $5 a month? I'm sure there's tiers. What's $1, $5, $10 a month if it's something you really enjoy?
Right.
Like the Warzone streamer I watch every day, I pay him $5 a month, which to me is nothing. Like I literally have his stream up 8 hours a day when I'm working,
and
so it's
yeah,
all
see,
day long.
and that's worth paying for.
all day, and I want to keep him full time, so I contribute towards that cause.
Yeah,
But
and
my-
there's another one that I've thought about contributing to. Are you familiar with No Agenda?
I feel like I've heard of that, but not familiar. It sounds familiar, is all I'll say.
So the OBDM is now on the No Agenda stream. So they're on their whatever platform that they built. And I like their podcast, but they seem relative or mostly unbiased, I should say.
Yeah, the idea is supposed to be no agenda, so I'm sure certain people, like depending on.
So they bash everyone. They are very like non-mainstream, for lack of a better way to put it, but I listen to them weekly, but I'm not 100% sold on contributing to them. But they do a thing where they basically started this new model of payment stuff that's, I guess, kind of like OnlyFans if you want to compare it to something, where they do value for value. They say, so their whole thing is, whatever value you think you're getting from our podcast, donate that value to us.
Yep.
If you think we're worth $1
A
a
dollar,
month,
right?
then send us $1 a month. If you think we're worth $10 a month, send us $10 a month. there's no cap on their Patreon. It's all customizable.
That's pretty cool.
It's all just whatever value you think you get from us, contribute it. And
Cool,
if you
so people
can't
aren't-
contribute financially, then help us produce the show. Send us news articles. Send us stuff you find on the internet. Like,
You can get access that way.
and yeah. And I'm a huge fan of that idea.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think so I'm not big into podcasts, but I started like last year while we were driving because like so normally we just listen to murder mysteries. The one we do, it's like an Australian guy. Anyway, case file.
If you like those, fuck.
Scale and
Dan-
dagger and scale.
No,
Scale and sword. Something.
hold on.
There's one cast. Thing is, I don't like. It's fine. Like if let's say it's an episode that involves children, I turn that off. Like we don't. I like.
That's fair.
I enjoy my
we
murder
do the
entertainment to be
same.
like love triangles. Like I like love triangle murder mysteries, whatnot.
So
And there's a whole ethical thing about enjoying true crime because for true crime to keep having new episodes, more crime needs to happen.
right.
I must say, even besides that, the only
Uh,
podcast I listen to is
There's
Oh,
a
do you have one?
guy. His name is Dan Cummins. He also does comedy and Scared to Death. Scared to Death is the name of the podcast.
Look this up. Scared.
Scared to Death by Dan Cummins.
Yeah. Got it. True crime. Perfect. Thank you.
So it's Dan Cummins.
Ooh, and it's world. Just I'm looking at the most recent episode. I like this because I like it worldwide because I've already heard all the American
Yeah.
stories. The most recent episode is a case in Russia.
Okay. Yeah, so we actually haven't listened to any of them in a while, but when we go on road trips, putting
Yep.
on that podcast, we usually put them on for our road trips because those are really good podcasts. They do good
Like, if things-
job with how
Yeah.
they like describe events.
And like if things are too like I don't like horror movies. I don't like the Saw
And-
movies. So if things are like too whatever, I don't like it. But
Well,
But I listened to
they will give you warnings when
Yeah.
when there's something
Oh, yeah.
that comes up that they'll give you like, hey, this involves children. This might bother
Right.
you, so don't
Yeah,
listen
so
if
don't
you
listen
don't
to
want
this
to
one.
listen to this one. Or
I only like housewives and husbands getting murdered typically. Joggers, not children. So one of the podcasts I listen to is last year I picked up a Myths and Legends podcast. This might be something Anna would really like. It's just literally called Myths and Legends, and
don't know that one.
this guy retells worldwide myths and legends. Like picture ancient Greek myths or old like Russian myths, like Baba Lysaga, whatever, things like that. So he takes all these Native American, any culture, right? Every culture has their stories, their myths, and their
Right.
legends. But if you read, let's say about I'll just give an example, like Hercules. You read some old thing, it's an old timey language that doesn't make much sense in the modern context. This guy relays the stories of myths and legends in like modern context and the way that we talk these days. And he's got kind of like a hip, kind of like metro voice. And like if it's Hercules, it's like talking about Zeus. It's like, all right, so then Zeus is like, oh hey, by the way, I'm just gonna have I can't do the example, but like it's the way you would
Is it
retell a story.
Is it Arena Regulars, Myths and Legends?
Yeah, I honestly think Anna might enjoy. I think she maybe enjoy the telling too. Myths and Legends. It's
What do
Jason
you listen
Weiser.
Jason
guy-
Weiser. What do you use for podcasts?
I search on Spotify,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
pretty big. I know he's got all the things. I'd like to think he's on everywhere. But like he just the way he tells the stories, like and it's funny because he's taking these old stories and but he tells them the same way I would tell you a story if you're like, oh, tell me about that party last week, I'm like, oh my god, so then blah 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 did this, and then I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
and then especially because so many myths and legends are so outdated to our modern
Send me a
culture.
link.
Because they're so out, because shit is so out our modern culture, especially like picture like ancient Greek stuff, right? Zeus is like a hoe, he's sleeping with everybody. There's so much stuff back in the day that's clearly misogynistic, all these things that
Oh,
nowadays
yeah.
you don't look at the right way. So the way dude treats that stuff, it'll be like it's really, it can be really entertaining. I wonder how I link to the actual podcast itself. Yeah, I
Good
think.
night.
Good night.
Yeah, I'm hopping off too. But yeah, no,
Yeah, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna
send me a
send you
link to
this.
that one.
I'm gonna send you this link. I think I don't know, whether you and or Anna may enjoy. Like I started off